Recording in progress.
Hello. Thought no one was joining me live for a minute there. Not to worry though, this is my movement as well. I was like, well, I'll just do it. I'll do it on my own. Let's go. No equipment needed at all. Let's get back here. We're going to start off by taking an arm right round the back, keeping it about chest height, and then alternating sides. So we can get full head turn with it. So rotate it as much of that torso round as possible. And then we are going to add in a leg, a crossover leg at the back, going in the same direction as that turn and swapping sides. Excuse me. That is going to limit that rotation as we move the hips round. Spending a couple of seconds here. Lovely, last one. And now we're going to take that into an overhead bend, so reaching nice and high over the head, getting that stretch down this side, and then swapping over, other arm, leaning as far into it as feels good. Pushing that hip out if you'd like to. It's only taken a year, but my side bends feel less tight. It's only taken a year of doing these movements. It's finally allowing me some range of motion. Lovely. Couple more. Perfect. We're going to go overhead side bend. We're going to add in that back leg again. So crossing it over. Arm and leg travelling in the same direction across the back. And I don't know why, but my other hand always just likes to hang out on my stomach, in between. Maybe just so it doesn't get in the way of anything. Lovely. One more. Take a little break, shake it off if you need to, have a little sip of water if you've got one. Next up, we're going to take a side step, and both hands are going to go straight up in the air, and then we're going to bring it back to centre. We're going to stick on this side, so it's just going to be easier for when we add to it. And again, how much you lean into that leg will determine how much lower body gets involved. Lovely. Two more on this side. And swapping over other leg. Making sure that you're just feeling everything out, what feels a bit crunchy, leaning into it slightly. Two more here. tricep. We're going to stick with that movement and we're going to add in a leg lift. So obviously only if you're up for it. Stepping out to the side and then lifting that leg nice and slowly out from underneath you. And stay nice and soft through this leg as you lift up. One more. And swapping sides. After a little break, take as long as you need. This is where I realised how terrible my other leg is at balancing. Remember, you don't have to lift it up loads, it can just be here. Always worth mentioning that it can look different. Last one. Lovely, relax it there, have a little wiggle of the shoulders, which you might not need to do, mine just feels a bit crunchy, so just have a little relax. We are going into that crossover step, and this time we're going to take both hands down, same direction as the leg, like so, and just feeling it out for just a moment or two, leaning into it, really reaching across. You might notice things in the glutes, hamstrings, etc. Standing nice and tall and relaxing between. Lovely, a couple more. Lovely, rest it there. Again, have a little sip of something if you have it. You should. You should always have a beverage with you at all times. We are going to go back to our side step, arms up. We're going to lift, and then we're going to take those arms low and high in that balance. So you can speed it up a little bit more than that. That was just to demonstrate it's easier to move those arms quicker in that position, and then step back to the middle. Remember, you can keep that leg, it could just touch down for a bit of balance, and you bring those arms down and up, and you're taking those arms down the side of you, which is a little bit more challenging than just bringing them down the middle, which I think we've done before somewhere in some class. So we're stepping out, get your balance with that leg, arms low and back to high, and then stepping it in. So I'm just going down to the back of my knee, is where I'm taking those hands to, and trying to balance. Yeah. A lot harder than it looks. A lot of work for the glutes and the core, and you've got to control the weight of the arms moving around whilst balancing. Oh, what am I doing? I'm doing it all wrong. Arms up first. Lovely. One more on this side. Perfect. We'll have a little relax before we go on the other side. My butt gets very achy very quickly, and I can feel that already. But whenever you're ready, start on the other side. So getting that balance, arms low and high. Don't worry if you have a few wobbles. that was a wobbly one for me. Different strategy on the next one. Get balanced first, then move the arms. Two more here. Lovely, rest it there. I've got one movement to go. It's a two sides of the body situation. So we're going to go from that backwards crossover, reach down. And then I want arms to do a big circle round as we come out of that into a side bend. So arms end up pointing same direction. So my right leg is doing the moving, arms go left and left. Hopefully that makes sense. So arms are doing a big swishy round movement. So I'm sick of this camera and its milkiness when the condensation gets on it. Doesn't always happen. Like, it doesn't happen when I'm with clients, which is weird and annoying. Well, here we go. Crossover at the back, reach down. Big circle into the side bend. And then coming back. Spending just a few seconds in each position. Two more. The last one. Perfect, little rest, and then we're going other side. Backwards crossover step. Swing those arms right round, side bend, and then back again. One more. And relax. Perfect. Hope that has sorted you right out. And I will speak to you later. Bye.